Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see everyone again. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of August 1st through the 7th, 2022. Wow. Can't believe we're already in August. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for doing that. It's nice to know that you're listening and appreciating my readings. All right, Libra, let's see what's in store for you. Ooh, 3 and 9 of Swords. So losing some sleep, a little bit up in your head, worrying about different things, stressing yourself out. Maybe you left something unfinished, or maybe you should have said something to somebody and you didn't, and now you're just all up in your head about it. So that's not good. Try not to be, blowing things out of proportion too much. All right. And the King of Swords. Now this could be yourself or your other half. The swords are air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They're very analytical, they're reasonable, very straightforward. They don't mix words. They're very decisive and straight to the point. And the Death card. So something that you need to finish up here, it looks like, or something you feel that you didn't say enough of. Maybe when you were talking to somebody or something, you realize that you're feeling you didn't say all that you needed to say, and it's keeping you up at night. So you're going to get some clarity about this, and you need to just let things go as best you can and move forward, because you're actually glad that you did what you did, and moving forward with it. And the Hierophant. So yeah, maybe you need to either this could be you as well, somebody come and talk to you, or you're talking to somebody that you respect or look up to. Could be an aunt, an uncle, a therapist, a good friend, a teacher, somebody that you trust, that that they're, when you go to talk to them, they're just going to sit there and they're listening, not going to judge. And if they do give you advice, it's going to be sound advice. It's not that they're looking down at you. Or maybe you're thinking of changing your career and going back to school here, and you're trying to figure out whether you can afford the courses and stuff that you need to do to benefit yourself. And the 10 of Cups. So feeling a boundary, boundary, good grief. Feeling abundant is what I'm trying to say, and I just can't seem to get that out correctly. You have a happy home, happy life, things are going your way, you're feeling content, good friends, good relatives, co-workers, relationships are going really well, you're quite content, you're enjoying yourself, you're learning that, you're not a bad person, and you never were. And the 9 of Cups. So a wish fulfillment of some sort coming in for yourself. Maybe you're getting the job that you figured you didn't have the paperwork for, and they're calling you back and they're going to pay for you to get your education that you need. Or they seems like every place you go, once you do redo your paperwork all the time every few years, so maybe that's what it is, and they're willing to pay to have you working for them in that perspective, which is lovely. You got to realize that everything you have in your life is very abundant. Maybe you've went and bought yourself a lottery ticket and won a few dollars here, or maybe somebody's owed you some money for quite a time and they're now paying you back finally with the Seven of Cups. And now maybe you're trying to think of, where to invest it or what to put the money into. Maybe you've been putting off a decision for quite some time in different areas of your life. And, because we all have good ideas, it's whether we ever do anything about them. And I think you're, do one at a time and you'll get them all accomplished. And the World cards. So most definitely nice cards coming in for you. Things are starting, you've crossed the finish line of some sort, something in your life that, you've accomplished. And you're finding peace of mind in it. And now you're moving forward. Sorry, I got bit by a mosquito. And you actually could be thinking as in the future, maybe taking a trip as well somewhere. Someplace you haven't traveled before. Quite enjoying yourself though. I mean, everything's, starting over, nice and fresh, new beginnings, new outlook. When you accomplish something, it's a wonderful feeling. And the Six of Pentacles. So feeling like you have enough, there's enough in your life. You're feeling very abundant within yourself, joyful, happy, content. You're feeling like sharing with other people because it's just a nice thing to do and it makes you feel good. And the Four of Pentacles. So, hanging on, hanging in there, not making any hasty decisions or quick moves because you don't want to, bite your nose off to spite your face here. You don't want to, leap into something or let something go that's paying the bills every month and leaping into the unknown and having nothing to sustain you. And the Eight of Rods. So very nice, very quick, action-orientated, news coming in, invitations. Like I said, it could be also, that job that you have applied for, you're finally getting an answer. Something's coming in like a flash and there it is. It's your opportunity knocking. So you're going to, face the facts and do what you got to do. And if you got to start taking a trip or something, maybe might need to get your car looked at as well here, just to make sure everything's running smooth and safe. And the Five of Rods. So you've had to defend yourself, or you feel like there's some sort of competition going on. Now, whether it's real or imaginary, it's real to you. So, maybe somebody's made you feel like, there's some sort of competition in something, or you're feeling competitive in some sort. And the Star. So you shine above the rest. You stand out in a crowd. Any questions that you have for yourself, just take, a little bit of time out here. Realize that, you have a lot to bring to the table. You're very heartwarming. You're a very caring person. You like to help other people. That's just in your nature. You're a very soft person on the inside. You care a lot for a lot of things and a lot of people. And it's a very loving quality. And the Strength card. So you're just learning to tame yourself a little bit, getting a little bit of control on yourself so that you don't bite your tongue off when you go to talk to somebody. You just take it a little easier, trying to, gather yourself up so that you make the right decisions and you don't hurt anybody or you don't hurt yourself. And the Ace of Swords. So definitely clarity coming in. Something, swift moving. Something that you felt stumped on is now moving forward. Maybe it's time to have that heart-to-heart talk, like I said, with somebody. something that you feel you've left out and you want to clear the air so that you can move forward with yourself in the future, and not having to worry that what has gone unsaid. And the 10 of Pentacles. So that's a very nice one to end on. You know, very abundant, more than enough to go around. It's a legacy. Now, this could be money coming into you in the form of inheritance, or you're going to get something given to you. Now, whether you wished for it or it's just coming in because, you know, somebody has left you something. Maybe you've come across something, you know, in the family tree that is good for you in the future. But you have very tangible goods here. You're moving forward. You have a lot of people that care and love you. And you them. All right, Libra, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card to see if we can get a little more clarity on this week. But overall, you've made a lot of wishes. You've got a happy home. There's money coming in. You have a lot of dreams going forward. You know, come to an end of you know, cross a finish line of some sort in, you know, in your life. Something's done, and so that you can move forward into a fresher start. People are starting to notice you very much. That, you know, you stand out in a good way. And you're watching your P's and Q's and moving yourself and your life forward. All right. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Isn't that a beautiful card, Libra? Like I said, you're a very kind-hearted person. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.